This is Jason Lee with NextLevelGuitar.com. Check it out. I've got a really cool little lesson for you today that I conjured up in my weird old brain. It's going to be like a tiki spy kind of vibe, right? We're going to keep it on the low end of the guitar, kind of smooth and sexy. Check it out. This is something, pretty simple. If you've already been following along with a lot of the lessons, I think it's going to be pretty easy to follow. I just think it's going to be kind of outside the realm of what you're going to hear or maybe experience a lot with just little lesson stuff. So, yeah, but let's get into it right now. So here's the first part of the riff. I really just want you guys to concentrate just on this one part right in this area. We're just going to work between the A, the open A string, okay? The root of this whole little lesson is going to be an A, all right? And we're just going to be using the A and the E string, right? Okay, so you're going to do 2 strums on your open A string. Alright, so just try that. Okay. Now I'm using my right hand to also just mute that A string. Okay, watch. See? Okay, now we'll go back to my left hand again. Now, here's the cool part. Right after you do that little mute part, you do a bend on the E string at the 3rd fret. It's going to be a G note, and you're going to bend it. You got to look at it like this. Here's an A note too. Okay, here's a G. You want to hop it from here. You want to go da 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 like a little ladder. Listen. Okay, but watch when we do the bend. So you're going to do those 2 A's again. See? Right, so we'll repeat it again. We're going to do the 2 A strums with the bend at the 3rd fret on the 1st string. See how far I'm bending that? That's like a half note of this. Okay, so you're going to do the 2 A's, then the 3rd fret, bend it, and then back to an open A again. So now we're just going to work on that first part, but I want to show you how the like syncopated rhythm works with this little tune. Okay? So watch this part, and then I'm going to move up to our to this area, which we're going to do in the next little chapter, okay? Okay? So now we're going to move on to this higher register. So now I'm at the 10th fret on the A string. See where my middle finger is right here? Okay, 10th fret. Okay, so that's kind of where you're going to be hopping to. It's a little bit quicker, than some of the other lessons, but that's kind of the point. Is you're working down here and you're getting those higher notes up here. See? Okay, so now I'm going to show you that little spot right here. Okay. So you're pretty much gonna look at it as 2 different things, okay? You're gonna start right here, and you're gonna go. Okay. So you're gonna go from the A string, 10th fret, down to the 9th fret on the same string, okay? Now, chromatically, usually if you're going down, you go. But I kind of like throwing this little deep note in here. See, that sounds kind of weird. I like that. All right. So same thing, right? Right here. I'll leave it open. Okay. We're gonna go 10th fret on the A string. Okay. Down to the 9th fret. Now you're gonna go to the 10th fret on the E string right here. That's what gives it that kind of spy feel. It's that weird kind of like augmented little structure. So think of it again like that. Okay. We're gonna go from the 10th to the 9th. To the 10th, and then down to the 8th. Okay, like this. Okay, so now, while my hand's still here, okay, David doesn't really have to go to it, but you're gonna, from the lesson earlier, you already know this part, and then you're gonna watch me pop up to there, okay? Now, that little pull-off that I do right at the end is just going to be a C note right here. Alright, it's like a little outro for it. So you're doing the 3rd fret on the A string. You can do a bend, whatever you want. So in sequence, it's like this. Now I want to show you just real quick. This is for some of the guys that might pick up the other beginning of the lesson real quick. You can kind of expand on it and do more of a mid-range to like a higher range. Okay, so it's pretty simple. We're going to be at the 7th fret right here, and we're just kind of just watch how I do it. All right, I'm not really going to go through all the simple basics of it, but I just want to show you how different it can sound with a different range inside the same little tune. So it's kind of cool because you're really going through the ranges that way. We're like on the low open stuff right here. That stuff, right? Then we come up here. Then to this range. I'm just showing you so you can hear the kind of the tones of it. So it's pretty cool. I'll hear it in sequence. Like we'll make a little song out of it. It's kind of cool to experiment even a little bit more. I'll play pretty much the same thing I've been doing, but I've got a little bit of overdrive on the amp. And it's cool. It gives it this kind of like late 60s kind of fuzz sound too, while it's still kind of spy. So check it out. Well, thanks again for checking out this cool Spy-Tiki lesson that I wrote for you guys. I really hope you enjoy it. And make sure to check out nextlevelguitar.com with over 900 lesson videos and growing. I'll see you guys in the next lesson.